Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the masterclass. Super duper excited to see all of you again. And I'm happy to see that everybody is committed and want to transform their life. We have been doing sessions every day from past 1 month for values, and it has been incredible. I have shared some of the results. I'll be sharing more and more results from that sessions. And even before that, we did 11 days challenge. In that also, we have seen a lot of people getting benefits and they are transforming their life. So all these things, whatever I'm doing the sessions, this is a free version or the paid version. The only intention here is to transform. And with that, I want to, as usual, start with an intention. So today's intention is to create something that you can practice at your home, or you can start your journey with me with transformation. As promised in my message and promotions, we'll be sharing a lot and lot of benefits, not only 20,000 K bonus, but more than that. But I promise that you will not only go with some courses, but also you will go with bonuses and some practices that you can do every single day. So for those who are just listening to me, you're welcome to do it. But if you are watching me and practicing with me, it'll be absolutely good. But because of something that you're driving or you're not at the place where you can sit and write down something, it's absolutely fine. But take some time. This recording will be available on YouTube, but practice with me. Now, to get started, I definitely want to start with one statement saying that we are doing in our life many things. We are achieving many things, but still we feel empty, or we feel like I'm getting stressed. I'm not fulfilling my desires. I'm not fulfilling my dream. And I want to start this session with this statement or this problem that we have achieved a lot of things. We have been taking care of all our dreams, our goals, desires, but at the same time, we feel lost. We feel burnout. We feel that something is stressing me. And to do that and to be with yourself, definitely today, I want to work with you. And for that, I'll be helping you to understand with some of the slides, with some of the practices, and we'll go back and forth within my screen with the slide. And also, I want you to interact with me. That way, this becomes a two-way journey, not one way where I'm only speaking and you are just listening. Okay. So to start with, let's get started. And before even we start, I want you to make sure that you will be there till the end, because the reason I want you to be there with me till the end, because this is something very beautifully done, not only by me, but I want you to practice this with me right now until the end, so that you know what you're going to get the benefit of. If you're getting more benefits, it's good. If you're not, let me know how I can help you. Okay. So start with, let me share my screen, and then we can start understanding why we are here today and what we are trying to do today. Okay. So sharing my screen now. So when I share my screen, I'll be going into the play mode. Just let me know if you're able to see my screen. I think, Rita ji, you're unmuted. So you can tell me if you're still able to see my screen.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. Okay. So one more time going out and again. So Rita, I'll just put you on mute. If you have anything, just unmute yourself and you can ask me. Okay. Okay. So if you're able to see my screen, welcome to the session. Now, the reason I've written this as a burnout to breakthrough, the mastery, freedom, and wealth blueprint, because I mean it. People today are succeeding. People today are transforming. They are getting a lot of opportunities here. The problem is not the opportunity. The problem is not your failure. The problem is not what's happening in the world. So when I say opportunities and the problems, the only statement that reminds me that my master keeps telling me is crisis and opportunity does not make you feel anything. They just multiply your existing pattern. I repeat, crisis and opportunity does not make you feel anything. They just multiply your existing pattern. Now, what does this mean? Even though you become successful or you fail, even though you achieve your goal or you don't achieve your goal, you tend to feel the same feelings because that has become your pattern. Now, I have seen many people who get into a zone where they start taking action and eventually they come out of that zone. And they complain that, saying that I'm alone, I'm stressed, I'm getting this problem, that problem. And today we are going to work on that. Also, we'll talk about more about values, about needs, and how to practice this, why this is happening. And to understand that more, sorry, just let me go next. Okay. 1 minute. Let me just see what's happening with my screen. Okay. I'm not able to see my cursor. Okay. So, yeah, we are here now. So what I want you to understand is you want to reclaim, rebuild, and redefine. Now, what do you mean by reclaim? Reclaim your energy. The high achievers often sacrifice vitality in pursuit of result. So what happens is when you go for a higher achievement, you tend to reclaim your energy by saying that I am losing my energy. Now, the true leadership begins when you can consciously protect and restore your energy. Have you anytime tried that you wanted to do something and you feel exhausted? If you would have attended our sessions of the values, you would have known that why you feel exhausted, right? Like now, Ritaji is here. She knows the answer to this question. Like, why do you feel exhausted? Now, those who don't know, it is what we are going to discuss today. Now, sustainable success is built on aligned effort and constant execution. The problem is not the challenges you face or what the task you're doing or your day-to-day activities. Problem is alignment between your inner self, the activities you're doing, and the alignment between feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action, which is what we are going to see today, how you can align. Now, you have to rebuild your clarity. When there is a lot of noise around you and that you feel a lot of pressure, you have a lot of expectations from people around you, from your boss, from your family members, the clarity fades away. And we'll see what is the exact formula to get the clarity. Now, though your intentional reflection, though your intention is to help everyone, and if you're not able to do it, the time is to go thoroughly through the intentional reflection and emotional awareness. Now, what is intentional reflection is you have to be aware what is I'm feeling right now, what I want to feel. In our sessions, we keep people telling that you have to have a list of the feelings that you definitely want to feel. Now, what is this list? This list is nothing but what I really want to feel. Okay. 1 minute. Somehow, okay, I'll be here better because I'm not able to control between me and my screen and this one. So I'm really sorry for that. So you're still able to see my screen? You're able to see my screen? Okay. Now, redefine your success. What do you mean by redefine your success? One is we have seen your energy. Second one was a clarity. Third one was you have to redefine your success. What does redefine your success means? Achievement alone is incomplete. When I say achievement alone is incomplete, that means we're not focusing on all the 4 areas of your life. What are these 4 areas? We'll see it later. But right now, I want to say that it's health, relationship, career, and money. We're not going into details. But if you're not focusing on all the 4 areas, and if you have lots of achievement, you'll still feel lonely. Now, success becomes meaningful when performance, peace, and relationship and wealth grows together. I repeat, success becomes meaningful when performance, peace, relationship, and wealth grows together. This is what I was saying: health, relationship, career, and money. You will feel accomplished, you will feel happy, you will feel like satisfaction after achieving something only if you are focusing on all these 4 areas. Thriving means expanding powerfully without losing yourself. Now, these are the definition. Why I'm showing you is because in today's world, people have changed their definition. People are thinking the definition of what they want and what they are doing is completely different. I'm coming back to my screen because I want you to focus on me. Now, why we have seen these three definitions of energy, clarity, and success. The definition of success has to be changed. The reason is, I'll tell you. Now, you tell me there are 4 areas of life: health, relationship, career, and money. 5th one is just spirituality. We'll talk about spirituality later. Now, tell me, if you're at the good health, perfect health, and then you're achieving your success, will you feel happy? Contradictory to that, if you have health issues and if you're still successful, will you be able to enjoy your success? Not at all. Best example, I would say, it is unfortunate, but this is the example I like to give about this person, because this person was a great actor, great inspiration to many people, but he left the world when he was successful. That person is Irfan Khan. He was at the peak of his career, but he got with cancer, and that was a very rare cancer. And then he struggled a lot and he has to leave this world. Now, what does that tell you is not that he ignored the health, but somewhere if he would have been practicing his health, we don't know what was happening with his health. But I'm just taking that as an example. So don't frame me anywhere saying that, okay, I said about Irfan Khan, even I don't know. But this is just an example to tell that even if you're at the highest peak point of your career and you're successful, and if you're not paying attention of your health, that's the problem. Even big people like Tony Robbins, they say that first half of our age we spend for earning money, for becoming successful, for achieving a lot of things in our life by sacrificing our health. And what happens in the later part of the life? We just focus on regaining that health. Now, is it possible or not possible? That's not the topic. But what we have done is we have created an imbalance. We gave more time to the career and money and imbalanced our health. So that's where I'm telling we have to balance the health along with your career and money. Now, can you have good health, career, and money and not focusing on your relationship? I personally know a person who is also part from the community where I come from, my mentor, where he was also learning. And this person was having a downfall in his career, in his entire business, and he was losing everything only because he had issue in his marriage. He was not doing good with his kids. He was not doing good with his wife, and he was not doing good with his parents. Now, all this, he shut it down himself, and he was in depression. He was suicidal because he was not understanding what's happening with him. And he was thinking his business is going down. Rather, he was not focusing on his relationship. The more problem he was getting in his relationship, he was running away, and he was thinking, I have to focus more on my career to become more successful. So what he was trying to get? More satisfaction, more confidence, which he wanted from his relationship, from his career. Now, what made this man? What made this man is he started failing in both career as well as relationship. Automatically, health went down. He went into depression. So if your relationships are not good, if you're good at health, career, and money, definitely this pattern of relationship is going to reflect in remaining 3 areas. That's your career, wealth, and your health. So definitely you have to have a good relationship. Now, relationship doesn't limit with only your partner or your spouse. It's a relationship with yourself. It's the relationship you have with your body, your mind, with your soul. It's your relationship with your loved ones. Now, the loved ones list is bigger. It could be your friends and family. It could be somebody who you don't even know. Can it be possible that we don't know, but we love that person? Like, I can tell my example. I'm a hardcore fan of Sachin Tendulkar. I love him. I never met him, but I love Sachin, right? Like many people in India, they love Sachin, but this is what you call your definition. Now, when I say love, when I watch him playing, I feel connected, right? This is what you call as a love. Now, you have to create a definition, but the point here is you have to focus on your health, relationship, career, and money, and then create your definition of success. Clear, everyone? Going back to my slide again so that we understand more deeper. Okay, sharing again. Now, when you reflect back in your achievements, you have to know what is happening in your area, all the 4 areas of your life. Now, I'm taking just example here as an industry reality. Maybe you're not from industry. Maybe you're as a housewife. Maybe you're doing some other business, or you're doing something related to art and culture. But this applies to everyone. What happens in the industry reality is overwhelm is normalized. Like the entrepreneurs and corporate leaders are praised to constantly avail and relentlessly drive. What does it mean is they are always promoted and they are motivated to drive and perform better. Yet, the benefit performance matrix, many silent struggle with chronic stress and emotional fatigue. Have you heard people who are earning a lot and they tell they have depression? Like, I would like to tell that I've seen in people in villages who don't even know the meaning of depression, because for them the day-to-day life is so beautiful and so easy that they don't have complications in their life. I'm not talking about all people, but in general, I'm just generalizing, right? So when you see, the problem is not with people staying in village or in the corporate. The problem is we have not taken care of our emotion. Then the same thing which I talked about, wealth without health. Now you have a financial growth often accelerated with while you sleep, fitness and family harmony declines. Have you seen many people who are making financially very good, but they're having some health issues? I know personally many people who I have trained. They had overweight, they have blood sugar, they had blood pressure problems at very less age. You won't believe it was even below 30s. There are people who have knee problem, knee replacement, even they are not cross 30. Now, what does that tell? That they're not taking care of their health. After COVID, we have heard many cases. One of my friend we lost. It was because of fitness. Somewhere people started not believing in fitness. Now, family harmony, the same thing which we talked now, the same thing I'm telling here. The cost of success becomes invisible until the burnout forces you to pause and cannot be ignored. So when the moment comes, like I told Irfan Khan, when it came to the point where he has to now start thinking what he wants to do, then it was very late. So we have to take a pause and should not ignore our health, relationship, career. Performance without peace. This is very, very important because high performing people tend to be very frustrated, angry, and they are having always and always fear. What if I lose? What if I don't become popular? What if I lose my dignity? What if I don't make better money? What if I don't have a better plans? So all this high performance are not having a peace. Now imagine yourself being in peace and working in a harmony, and you're achieving everything. What does that look like? Does it look like very easy cakewalk? Yes, it is, because you're feeling peaceful. You're not feeling burnt out. Burnt out is not a character flaw. It is a signal of misalignment between identity, energy, and action. Now, what do you mean by identity, energy, and action? Energy is something which we carry every single day, and that allows you to do work. But this energy is manifesting for you. This energy is telling you everything in this world is made up of energy. Now, if you align your energy with your goals, the attraction happens. That's what we talk in law of attraction. You are an energy, you're vibrating at this frequency, and your goal is vibrating at this frequency. If you increase your frequency, the alignment happens. If your goals and frequency doesn't match, your frequency and the goal frequency doesn't match, you cannot align your goals. Now, when you align your goals, there's a particular formula which I'm going to tell today, which you will be practicing with me. And I'll tell you how we can practice every single day. But you have to understand that we need to align our mind, our body, our soul, that is nothing but your energy, with our goals. And then it becomes the peaceful journey. Clear, everyone? Now you must be thinking, why we are talking so much things about all these things? Because unless and until we don't know what and from where we are going to where, it is not going to help you. Now, what happens with burnout? I have listed few, not all. And the intention here is to make you aware that you will be having constant stress and cognitive overload. You'll always feel emotionally drained and irritability. What do you mean by emotionally drained? Is always you'll feel like lack. You'll feel like something is missing. I'm not getting that. you'll be exhausted. That creeps is slowly. The exhaustion happens slowly. You'll not be exhausted completely, but slowly that happens. Now, people who tell that I'm depressed, we don't know what's the depression level, but the word depression itself is becoming so fancy that nowadays people feel that it's beautiful, but it's not. Here it is called exhaustion. The exhaustion level increases, and then you feel that there is no hope. That comes when depression. Now, wealth without peace or presence, that also costs you to be burnout. Decline family and relationship harmony. This is what we talked about. Always you'll be declining, you'll be seeing issues with your relationship, your harmony, your mental peace is going away, your health is degrading. All these are the few points I have listed, right? Now, here I want you to share my turning point, because I want you to understand how this all emotions and all affected me as well. See, I'm a human. Do you agree with that? Yes, I'm a human. So it is natural to feel this. Before even I practice, I was external success. When I say external success, on paper, everything looked good, successful. Revenue was growing, recognition was rising, goals were being achieved. Yet internally, something felt misaligned and incomplete. Every time I get promotion or every time I get something good, I score it. I brought a new house, a new car. The emotion goes high, and after that, it gradually goes down. Something is missing, something is missing. The reason being, I was focusing only on one area. Either I focus on my health completely and then don't focus on my relationship or career. Then I focus completely on my career and not on my health. If I focus on my relationship, not on my work. So that imbalance was happening. And always I was juggling between these all four balls, like which one to carry, which one to take, and how to do it. And I was thinking, my life is so complicated and so many things to do. And with that thinking, do you think I was performing at my best? Not at all. Forget about best. Internally, I was to feel always conflict. Why am I doing this? What am I doing this? What's the purpose of my life? Then, as you know, many people will come and tell you, okay, your purpose of life is this, your purpose of life is that. All that questions started triggering me. Right now, was that the only thing was happening in my life? No, there were many things, and that's why I want to share what I had with my how I took care of this. And that's the same formula I'm going to share with you. And not only I have applied this, many people have applied this. Then burnout wake up call. The day I was exhausted and I was forced to reflection. When performance became unsustainable, I realized achievement without alignment creates emptiness rather than fulfillment. The reason I'm reading it, because I definitely want you to understand that, yes, I realize that achievement without alignment creates emptiness rather than fulfillment. As I was telling, there was a lot of emptiness until I discovered that there is a way to align. Because I was not able to understand that, okay, I achieved this, but what's next? Have you heard of that statement? Many people tell that, ye karke kya fayda? Believe me, right now, who I am, I was completely different and drastic. And the people who are very close to me only know that. Many things I used to achieve, and I used to keep on telling to my partner or my spouse that when my kid is grown up and the kid starts working, I'll leave everything and I'll go and meditate. I'll go in mountains. I'll leave this world and I want to stay away. So that's called as a sannyas, right? And I used to always talk about that. I used to talk so much that it used to irritate my partner. So my spouse used to think that why he keeps telling this, because there was a misalignment. I was always feeling that when I meditate, when I sit back and relax, that's when I feel good. And when I go back to work, again, the misalignment happens. I used to get energy at the beginning and again drop it down. Work the entire day and the evening, I used to feel tired, drained out. Then that misalignment was happening. Now, will the meditation work for me ever? No, for a few days. After that, I'm feeling this is not good. Let's change it. Then trying something new, that's good. Again, change it. Trying something good, again, change it. That misalignment was always happening within me. And then I finally found the solution for this. That's the solution when I applied 5 years back. I think it's 4 to 5 years back. And from that time, life has changed. I'm not here to tell what I have achieved. Definitely, I'll be telling you that. But right now, I want to tell you how did I achieve this, because that's the formula I want to share with you. Now, I call this as a discovery of alignment through intentional recalibration. The word intentional means a lot. I had that intent. And if you see my every session, every webinar start with an intention. I always tell people that set an intention. And I did this intentionally, a recalibration. I discovered that true mastery comes from aligning my identity, who am I, my energy, and the actions I take every single day. So what did I align? I aligned my energy, my identity, and my actions. Now, there are formula, there is a way to do that, which we will talk about that. But the main thing I want to communicate is I am not different. I'm not special. The only thing is I intentionally took a step to do this. Success alone wasn't enough. So I started finding the alignment. The alignment changed everything in my life. If some of you remember, in one of my sessions, I have told that previously, like before this alignment, I used to think of a certain number, a certain amount of money that I want to make when I'll get retired. And now I'm making that same amount of money every year. But I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel like ego. I don't have that feeling that I am great, which I wanted to achieve after 25 years. I achieved right now, and I'm doing it every year. The reason being alignment. And what helped me to do that alignment, that exact formula I'm going to share with you. But before I have to share with you, I definitely want you to reflect back in your life for a moment and tell me, do you feel exhausted? Do you feel misalignment? Do you feel that confusion? Do you feel that I'm doing a lot of things? Something is working, something is not working. I keep changing every day. Do you feel that? If yes, raise your hand or type in chat window, yes. Now, if you feel that, do you think that doing one alignment can help you? I can guarantee you that it will help you, but do you believe it? Right now, you may say that we don't know. We have to practice, and that's what we want to try today. That's what we want to practice today. And I want you to see one example. And that one example, the reason I want to show you today is, it is the example of, many of you know, Balchandran sir, who started his journey with me. And he was thinking that, what am I going to do? I'm 73. And what is that I'm going to learn in this age? He was having a relationship problem with his daughter. He was not keeping up always his health at the top. It was going up and down, changing always. And he's retired. He was not sure how I'm going to increase my finances. He's not working as he's retired. But apart from 4 areas, now he has achieved 3. Perfect relationship. Now he doesn't have, like, his relationship has improved with his son, his daughter, with his grandson. Now he still wants to be becoming better and better, because we are human, right? We always like to go more and more, which is good. But right now he's not desperate. The moment he joined the sessions, he was very anxious. He was desperate, and he was always feeling overwhelmed. Anything happens, he used to just feel like overwhelmed. But now he's relaxed. Anything his daughter says, he's like, that's fine. I don't allow that emotion to affect me. And he gives time, and it keeps changing and becoming better and better every day. So what happened? He created the alignment within him. Then in his health, whenever the health used to go down, he used to feel overwhelmed. He used to have the tablets, which he has now reduced a lot. I think he has already stopped, for his anxiety. Now, he was feeling very anxious. But then he understood this anxiousness is created by me. The moment he accepted that I am creating this emotion by practicing with me every day, we had a healing session of almost 4 months. Every day, evening, we used to do it. He was part of that. I think Radhaji was also part of that. So from there, he understood that I have to take care of that emotion. Then his health is also now in his control. It is at the top notch. He's doing good. Now, when he's moving around, he's always focusing on gratitude. He's always focusing on what he has rather than what he don't have. And he invested in the right time in gold and silver, which he has shared in one of our sessions, and he got huge benefit with that. So now this 3 alignment, he got it because of just aligning with his inner self. So if you think that alignment helps, we'll see his sharing later in the next few minutes. But before that, I want to show you what does that alignment means. Now, I have broken down this alignment and I call this as a blueprint. It's not super duper difficult, or it is not even like very difficult thing to do it. There are only 3 things to take care of. One is emotional mastery. Second one is the purpose driven action. I'll tell you how to find what's your purpose and how to take action, which is very purpose driven. And always focus on the holistic wealth. What is this holistic wealth creation is? The same thing I told you. Focus on your health, relationship, career, and money. Why all 4? We have discussed it. So holistic wealth creation and purpose-driven action and emotional mastery can give you the reason to achieve more and more success. With this emotional mastery, you won't feel overwhelmed. You won't feel low. You'll be always the balanced human being. Now, can you go up and down? Yes, you will go. So I call this as a wave of emotion where you feel overwhelmed, you feel positive. Sometimes you feel negative. Again, you feel positive, again, you negative. And this is a human behavior, which is a natural behavior. Some of you who are thinking that I want to be positive all the time, 24/7, then you are living in a fantasy world. We cannot be 24/7 positive or in the state of mind where you want to feel always positive. You can feel positive and negative, but how much time you want to feel negative is in your control. Feeling positive and negative may or may not be in your control, but for how much time you want to feel negative is in your control. So I want you to feel positive for more time. When you feel negative, spike it up and bring it to positive feeling. How to do it? We have the formula for that. We have the practice for that. But I want you to know that it is very easy. You take care of your emotion, have a purpose-driven action, have a holistic approach to your life, and then holistic wealth creation. When you say holistic wealth creation, it is true wealth integrated, finances, health, relationship, and peace of mind. When I say peace of mind, it comes with your spirituality, with your growth. And growth must expand every dimension of life, not just income. Now, how many of you remember, those who have joined our sessions in the values, that we write down 10 advantages if I achieve this goal? What are the 10 advantages that I'm going to get for my health, my relationship, career, and money, right? Now, why do we do that? To make sure that if I'm achieving this goal, I'm not losing on my health, I'm not losing on my relationship, I'm not losing on my career, and I'm not losing on my wealth as well. So these 4 areas we always focus because that's the pillar of your life. If one, you can call this as a 4 tires of your life. If one of the tire is unbalanced or is moving, can you go at the fastest speed? You cannot. There are many people who think that I'll focus now only on my career and my wealth. Later in part, I'll focus on my health. So there's a book called The Man Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. The story starts with that. He's a successful guy, he has money, he has a lot of things, and he's a lawyer, he's a very big lawyer. And he gets a heart attack in the middle of the court during the session. And then he transforms his life, and then the journey starts. The realization comes. And if you see, that story, entire story is based on the alignment. The man comes back and tells people, he starts telling everyone that what you have to do is focus on your health, relationship, career, and money. Success is possible. Everybody gets success, but returning that and going beyond that, it's something that we are going to learn today, how to take it. Clear, everyone? Is it good till now? Can I expect thumbs up from everyone that session is going good? Okay. So now that we know there is a way to do it, And that way is nothing but your emotional mastery, mastering your emotion. Now, how do you master the emotion? Now, in our community, in our practices, that's what we do is, yes, Radha is saying yes, everybody is saying yes. Thank you so much. So in our community, I have built a community where we want to balance all the 5 pillars: health, relationship, career, money, and spirituality. And I want this to be available for everyone so that people help each other. I want to build a community where people are helping each other instead of me going and talking with everyone. It is a community where we talk with each other. Now, how do you happen to do that? This can happen only with the intention, and that's the intention I'm setting. What I'm doing is, for your emotional health, we have many tools like Ho'oponopono, EFT, chakra meditation. In chakra, we have multiple things: chakra activation, chakra meditation, chakra balancing, chakra healing. So chakra has almost 7 things that we do. Then we have something called release technique. Then in Ho'oponopono, we have basic Ho'oponopono, advanced Ho'oponopono. I have already recorded 100 videos on all these things. How many of you think that you can take these 100 videos, play these videos, and just watch this video and practice it every single day? 100 videos, 100 days, you have been taken care of. Can we do that? Then we practice a lot of gratitude. Gratitude practice we have done many times. So I have done 11 days challenge twice or 3 times. 21 days challenge we have done 2 times. So eventually gratitude also, if you practice every day, and we are coming with a system where, yeah, so Radha is saying that I'm still doing it. So we have this gratitude practice every single day. Then we have affirmations. So your emotional health will be taken care with all these things. And there are many things I'm learning and bringing. The best thing I love to do is learn. I have mentors. I go and pay them. They teach me, and I come and teach to my community. So community building, and through all this technique, your emotional health will be definitely taken care of. And I'm sure you are ready to do that with me. So when I'm saying emotional mastery, don't worry about it. We have tools and technique. Only the thing is you have to practice. Now, purpose-driven action. The reason I'm saying purpose-driven action is the alignment. Alignment happens with feelings, thoughts, beliefs. When the 3 things gets aligned, only then your actions are perfect. So we call this as FTBA: feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action. When all the 4 things are aligned, then you become successful. Now, how to align that? Let's take one example where I keep telling the same example again and again because that's a very simple example. For example, if you want to learn a car, all of you know the car, or you would have learned a bike or bicycle to drive. I hope everybody here knows at least bicycle to drive. The day you learned or you started learning either a bicycle or a car, let's imagine that you're going to learn, and on the way you met 4 people. First person told you that be careful, driving a car is really difficult. There are 3 things you have to take care, and there's a gear, and then I would say that go for automatic, but automatic it's very difficult. Sometimes you, instead of braking, you may accelerate, and I did this once and I dashed one person and he was injured. What you will feel? You'll feel nervous, you'll feel tension. Now you go forward, and there is second person who meets, and he tells you, believe me, it's a really bad idea to learn a car. Nowadays traffic is so bad and people are driving so pathetic. Just forget driving. And why you invest in car and so much costly and everything? Let's forget it. Just go with cab and autos. It's very easy. You can relax and you can do this. Don't do it. It's a worst idea. Don't do it. Now again, your mind starts thinking in a negative terms. Now you met a third person. This third person is telling you, when I started, it was really difficult. I dashed a person, police came in, they arrested me, my father came, and it was really difficult. I was 3 months going to court, and that person was not agreeing. And finally, I gave up on learning, and I don't recommend anyone to drive car. Now your confidence is not zero, it has gone negative. Now, if you meet a fourth person, he says that driving car and you're going to this driving school, oh, they're horrible. They have not good, you have not seen their reviews. These guys, when I went, they did this thing, and I was so irritated. I finally gave up on learning car, and in my whole life, I decided I don't want to learn car. Now you tell me, will you go and learn the car after meeting these 4 people? What has changed? Your thought, initially, you were so excited and you came out of your house to learn the car. Every time you met this negative person, your thought changed. That thought created negative emotion like fear, lack of confidence, and sometimes guilt, because the person told you did not check about them. They're not that good. All this together created your belief system saying that driving car is super duper difficult. It's so complicated. Now, let's go back, and you're stepping out of your house with full energy and enthusiasm where you want to learn the car, and you're going to the driving school. Instead of these 4 people, you met some other 4 people who are telling you, somebody, oh, you're going for driving car. It's so easy. Why you're learning even from driving? You can learn through YouTube. See, it's simple. You have accelerator, brake, and clutch, and you just change the gear. It's super duper easy. Don't worry about it. It's just a cakewalk. How do you feel? Feel confident? Now you go forward, and second person, he says, oh, you buy automatic. It's super duper easy. One leg is relaxed. You just drive with one leg. You're enjoying. You can listen to the music. You can go anywhere you want. Don't have to wait for cabs. Don't have to wait for something. Just enjoy. Another person you meet, you say, hey, you're learning car. You're so nice. It is nice. You should have this car. Which is your favorite car? And he keeps talking about your favorite car. What does it tells you? That it gives you confidence. Then fourth person, oh, this driving school is the best driving school in this world. I learned from them, and then now I'm so super confident. I drive Fortuner. I have been driving many cars, and I'm now planning to buy a new car. Because of this driving school I have learned. Now, what's your confidence level? It is super high. What has changed? Thoughts have changed. Then you started feeling confident. You started feeling happy. You started feeling that satisfaction. Because of what? Because of these 4 people around you. But these 4 people are not responsible. You allowed that 4 people to understand that story within your mind. You created your thoughts. That created your feelings. And multiplied, it created your belief system. Now you tell me that first 4 person you meet, then what is your action? You don't even take action. I'm 100% sure. You will not even drive the car. But these 4 people, the second time you meet, who gave you confidence, happiness, and satisfaction, you go and you start learning the car. I can guarantee that you'll learn within a week. What has changed? The alignment has changed. The thought has changed. So that's what is called feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action. Your actions will be perfect if you feel, think, and believe that you can do it. If your feelings, thoughts, and beliefs are aligned, your actions are perfect. Now, I want you to go back in your life and understand where you have been doing perfectly things. Anywhere you're doing anything which is very effortless and perfect, go and check what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you're believing. I can tell you, my wife prepares a dal which is super duper tasty. She tells me exact recipe. She stands near me and she'll tell me to do it, but it doesn't become like that. You know why? In my mind, she's the best. Only she can do it. Even though I'm taking the same ingredients, she's standing beside me and she's guiding me. I cannot match that taste. The reason being, not that I don't know the cooking. The reason being, my mind is telling she's better than me. The mind is telling I know it, but her taste is better. So what is happening? That feeling has been created. Now, my coach Siddharth, he tells that his mother, when she used to cook, she used to play songs which are devotional songs, and she used to sing while cooking. And he says that the food that he eats, and he was eating with when he was staying with his mom, he never finds that anywhere in the world. Now, how many of you are experienced? And how many of you are a fan of a particular cook or particular food? And from where it comes? It comes from the emotion, that alignment between your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action. It's a simple food. It's not that you made something special and then only the people start feeling that happiness. You understand that feelings, thoughts, and beliefs and actions should be aligned. How to do that? That's what I'm going to tell you, how we can practice this every single day. But I want you to be very clear that why feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions are more important. If you want to write down that feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action are all aligned. That's the alignment we're talking about. Healing, you have hope, nope, no, you have all the meditations, we will be doing it. As I said, we have hundreds of videos. We do live, we do recorded, everything we have. Okay, clear everyone? Now, going back to one more understanding of one more thing, and that's going to be a purpose-driven action. When I say purpose-driven action, that was your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action. Now, anything you take action should have a value. When I say value, this is what we have been doing from past 4 weeks. When your goals connect deeply with identity and value, productivity becomes focused, efficient, and meaningful rather than exhausting. Now, here I would like to repeat the same thing what we have learned in last 1 month, and that is understanding what is your real value and what is your borrowed value. When I say real value, and I'm showing thumbs up, that means anything you're doing effortlessly and all your good qualities come out, that is your real value. I repeat, anything that you're doing effortlessly and all your good qualities come out, that is your real value. Now, what do I mean by good qualities? You have all the qualities within you. Just that while doing certain action, you feel calm and relaxed. You feel more energetic. You don't feel drained. If I have to take this session from 11 to 2, like 1:30 or 2, I can go till 3 and 4 and I'll not feel exhausted because that's my real value. I love talking about all these techniques and teaching people, working with them, correcting their affirmations and all this thing. I can do this entire day and I won't feel exhausted. Rather, my wife sees me doing this session and after coming out from the session, I'm super energetic. I get energy. I don't drain energy. Why does this happen? Because that's my real value. Now, anything you're doing right now in your life and you feel exhausted, you feel frustrated, you feel angry, you're feeling lost, you're feeling burnout, that tells you you're not doing with your real value. I don't want you to tell me that my family needs it, my financial conditions are like that, that's what I'm doing, I don't have any other option. All this is lame excuses. Please stop giving all these excuses and start focusing on what you love to do. Now, you might be telling, I don't know what I love to do. There is a formula to find it. And that's what we did by using time, money, focus, and space. Where am I spending my time? Where am I focusing? Where am I having a lot of space for something? And how I'm spending my money wisely on something that I love to do. That tells me what I love to do. Now, if this is very clear, I will like to go to borrowed values. Is it clear, everyone? What is real value? Simple definition, very simple. Anything you're doing effortlessly, all good qualities come out, is your real value. As I was telling, my mother loves cooking. She's 60 plus. She has done a knee replacement. We have a cook at our home. She doesn't stay with me. So whenever I go to her place, she cooks for me, my brother, my sister. Even the cook comes, she does it. And why does she do it? Because that's her real value. Cooking and feeding to the kids are her real value. Is she tired? Never. Same thing, I want you to reflect back and understand what I love to do and I do effortlessly and all my good qualities come out. As I was telling in my sessions during the values, I had one student and he said that my son is lazy. And I want you to talk with him and tell me how he can come out of his laziness. The moment he told, I understood my student is not focusing on his son's real value. So I asked him, what do you mean by lazy? Is he sleeping always 24/7? He doesn't come out of bed. He said, no, he comes out of bed. So what does he do that you say it's lazy? He said, he doesn't study. He doesn't do his homework. He doesn't want to go to school. I said, okay, what else is lazy? So yeah, that's lazy. Okay. Then I asked him, does he go for playing? So he plays a lot. He plays for 3 hours, 4 hours with his friend. Okay. Then does he like playing video games? That also he'll play for 3 to 4 hours. And I asked him, then how come he's lazy? No, that's what I'm saying. He's lazy. No, you said he plays outdoor, he plays football for 2 hours. Then he plays other games for 2 hours. If he's playing, he's running for 2 hours, do you think he's lazy? Can lazy person run for 2 hours? Not possible. And he's saying, yeah, that time he's active, but when it comes to study, he's lazy. Now you're talking about real values and borrowed values. Then we worked and we found out a formula where what does he likes to do? And that we connected with his studies. The way we did in alignment in our real values, we had a sequence of values. We know what is in the lower value and we started connecting with the top values. Same thing we did with this guy. Now, those who don't know, this is what we teach in our sessions. And if you want to learn, go back on my YouTube channel. All these things are available for a few days at least. It is available. You can go and learn from there. So the point here is we are not lazy. You are not lazy. If you think you are lazy, if you think you're procrastinating, go and check that things you're procrastinating. Is it your real value or a borrowed value? Now let's talk about borrowed value. Borrowed value in simple term is you will struggle to do it. You have to put more and more effort. And when you're doing that something or you're taking action in particular way or particular thing, all your bad qualities will come out. You will be drained out, all your bad qualities will come, and you will be putting lots and lots of effort to do something. Now, don't mix this with learning something new. See, everything that you learn new needs effort. But you have to check, am I learning it with happiness or with exhaustion? Am I learning with satisfaction or I'm feeling empty? This all will tell you where you're going. Now, can there be a people who love their profession and still feel exhausted? Yes. The misalignment is they have borrowed that values. The reason I'm saying they have borrowed that values, they saw someone and they saw this person is so wealthy, his life is so beautiful, I want to live this life. So they started doing that kind of a job or that kind of a thing in their life. And eventually, they are finding misalignment and they're not able to balance it and they feel exhausted. But still they're carrying these borrowed values and still they're complaining by saying, I'm doing all these things, I'm still struggling. Now here, this doesn't happen only with profession. This happened even with the relationship. My mentor has a community and we come from the same community where there was one lady who was telling my mentor, I'm struggling to get married. When he went through her all values, her yin yang energy, her needs, that lady got 100% clarity and she told, actually, I realized getting married is a borrowed value. Some of you may think that, how come that's possible? It is. She liked working, she liked doing everything, but she did not like getting married. Can this be possible? Yes, it is possible for some people. And the moment she realized, she was so relaxed, she dropped that value. There were tears from her eyes, and she was saying that all these days, not days, years, I was struggling and getting married, and I was juggling, and I was thinking that I'm not good, I'm not beautiful, I don't have love. Even though she was saying I was surrounded with love, but I was thinking lack of love because I was thinking I'm not getting married. And that was borrowed value. And she said, I'm going and talking with my parents. I'm going to be telling them that I definitely don't want to get married. Now, some of you may think that that's the disaster. No, that's not disaster. Getting into a marriage and feeling that why I did it and this is not my top value is a disaster rather than understanding before getting married. Right? So she did it. And believe me, now she is serving more people. She's successful in her career, health, even in her relationship. Her parents understood because she told them that, see, this is what I want to do. And she's doing very good in her career, her health, in her relationship. She's making a lot of money, but at the same time, feeling satisfied. Now, why does this come? This comes from the alignment, the clarity, the real values, the borrowed values. Clear, everyone? Now, when we say borrowed values, is like we are looking up to someone, and then we are taking that value by saying, okay, this person does this, I also want to do it. This person is good at this, I also want to do this. So the reason when you start understanding that whatever you have borrowed values, simple is you feel exhausted and all your bad qualities come out. So the same person who was telling me his son is lazy, he was telling when he takes his son for studying, his son is not focused. He's doing some actions, he's not sitting straight, he's always moving, and he's finding reasons to get out from that room so that he cannot study. Now, why this happen is because he's doing this with borrowed value. The moment we connected his value studies with his playing football and playing video games, the kid becomes active. The kid started getting more and more marks in his studies. The kid started making sure that he's studying every single day, because that was everything linked to his highest value of playing football and playing video games. Now, the same time, both are satisfying their value. The father is happy, kid is getting good marks. The kid is happy, he's getting good marks along with his sports, along with his video games. So it's a win-win situation for everyone. So this alignment, we do it in our values session. So going forward, I want you to understand what's next. Now, when I talk about holistic wealth creation, what do you mean by holistic wealth creation? Again, it's the same. You have to always focus on health, relationship, career, and money. I cannot say that, okay, I have to take webinar today. So today morning, I'll not do my exercise. I'll not do my meditation and all. No, it is required. If I do that, I'll be more balanced. That's what I keep doing it. Okay. Now, I want you to take a transformative action. What is transformative action? From stress to sustainable flow. When I say stress to sustainable flow is nothing but you have to take action which is sustainable, which is helping. Here I'm taking an example where I'm saying that all the leaders who once operated under a constant pressure began restructuring their schedule around energy, not urgency. So when you structure around your energy, there is no urgency. If you think that, okay, this is a firefighting, I have to take this care of this is urgent, that means you are not going with the flow. You are going with the pressure. The results was sharper, focus, and calmer. So this is what I've worked with many leaders. And once they started focusing on their energy, urgency was not there, and they get more and more results. The results were so sharper, but at the same time, they were feeling calm and their decisions were perfect. I'll give you some of the example later. Then from force to alignment, this is what I was talking about. You are not forcing yourself. You have to align yourself. Instead of pushing harder, when you refine the priorities and eliminate misalignment, commitment happens and performance increases while the stress decreases. Many of you are forcing yourself to do something. Instead of that, if you align, if you give yourself a reason to do something, and if you align that with what you love to do, automatically the performance increases. And this is what we have seen the result with people who are practicing these kind of techniques. Then you will have a sustainable momentum. Now, within months, productivity will stabilize, relationship will improve, and growth becomes productive rather than chaotic. Are you getting this? If you have a sustainable momentum, see, as I told, some people start and then they drop. That's because that's not sustainable. I had one student who paid me during my webinar and told me that I want one-on-one session. She paid me some 15,000, 20,000 and took only one session. After that, when I'm following, the person is not showing up. What does that mean? The person took that momentum and the person is not practicing. If that alignment will not happen, I'm guaranteeing you that that student will keep on moving around same pattern, like doing something, starting something and dropping off. Same pattern in her health, relationship, career, and money. And then it becomes chaotic. Clear, everyone? These are the only 3 actions you need to take. How to take it? Let's see that. Now, from external success to inner fulfillment. Now, when you align all your emotions and you have a purpose-driven action, and you have a holistic health approach, not only you will transform in your action, but you will feel fulfilled in your inner self. When I say about inner self, it's not only about meditation. It is about feeling even without meditation. And that's what I keep telling everyone, that understand what you want to feel by taking a particular action. Feel first and then do later. What does that mean? If I want to feel happy and satisfied by taking this session, should I feel it before taking the session or after taking the session? Yes, before taking the session. That's what I want to feel. I want to feel happy and satisfied. Not only happy and satisfied, but very successful even before starting the session. If I come with the energy of desperation, and which is very unstable, immediately the people in this session will understand that. So this is like external success to inner fulfillment. Around you, there'll be a success, but I want you to feel inner fulfillment. And this is what we are feeling in our community. You have financial achievement. Many high performers reach impressive financial milestone and yet feel emotionally disconnected from success. Revenue increases, but fulfillment does not automatically flow. Then they feel emotional emptiness. Without alignment, achievement can amplify inner dissatisfaction. That's what we told. That's what we saw the example of a person who was peak at his career, but having problems which was within him. And he thought his relationship wasn't a problem. The absence of meaning creates subtle exhaustion that no external rewards can fix. Now, if you don't have that feeling within you, external rewards are not going to help. Now, what does fulfilled leaders do? When they will identify, contribute, and wealth align, success become joyful. So when you identify, contribute, and wealth align, success become joyful. You have to align your inner self, your energy, that is your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action. Take actions which are at your top value, and then you will become a leader who can shift from pressure driven to purpose driven. The difference between pressure and purpose driven is pressure driven is always running, always chasing. You're always chasing. Whereas purpose driven is you are excited. You're not chasing. You're doing things out of your love and affection, out of your satisfaction. This is what it is, purpose driven. Clear, everyone? Yes. Now, these are the secrets I want to share with you. The one I said, emotional mastery through Ho'oponopono, EFT, release technique, meditation through chakras, chakra balancing, yin yang, needs, a lot of things we'll be doing through emotional mastery. Now, what is emotional mastery going to help you? It is going to give you an inner, it is your inner compass. When I say inner compass, you know, compass which tells you where is the north direction, east direction, west direction. The compass always points to north, south, right? So you have an inner compass within you. You cannot control every external event. This is what I keep telling everyone. People and situation are not responsible for the way you feel. And also, as I said, my master says, crisis and opportunity does not make you feel anything. They just multiply your pattern. The same thing I'm telling you, you cannot control your external events, but you can master your internal response. Is it clear, everyone, that can we control other emotions? Can we control the situation which is happening outside us? Tell me in chat window, yes or no? No, we cannot, right? And that's the truth of life. What we can control and what is in our control is our emotions, our thoughts, and our belief. And when I say it's our, it is what we create. And if you see my Ho'oponopono sessions, which we start, it starts with I take 100% responsibility for the way I'm feeling. The reason being, at the energy level, we are all one. If you're blaming someone, you're pointing out the mistake of other person. It is within you. You had the trait which you discarded, and that trait you're pointing out to someone and saying, this trait I don't accept. So what you're doing, you're not accepting the trait within you. And the EFT, what we do, we say, love and accept myself. We first accept that, yes, it is happening with me. The moment you accept, the subconscious is ready to release. Without acceptance, there is no release. Clear, everyone? Then we have that emotional regulation builds resilience, clarity, and stable leadership under pressure. Now, I want you to respond and not react. Have you seen people who react immediately, who get angry immediately? And have you seen people who respond? Let's take example of any spiritual leader like Sadhguru or Sri Ravi Shankar. Do you think they react or respond? Option 1, react. Option 2, respond. So it's option 2, respond. They always respond. They don't react immediately. Whereas, have you seen some TV reporters who react, who immediately react? Right? Now, this is the difference between the spiritual leader and the TV reporters. Now, the way the TV reporters are, they are not real life. Maybe they are not like that. That's their job, and that's why they are showing up. But we are just taking that as an example. Now, I'm not telling you to go and be the spiritual leader or be in that meditative state. I want you to understand that we want to be in the zone of responding and not reacting. And the reason I'm saying it's not reacting, because when you're reacting, you're not at the good state of your mind. And that makes you feel exhausted, angry, all that responsiveness. Reactive decisions drain energy and damages trust. Reactive decisions drain your energy and damage the trust. It has happened with you many times that in your relationship, you just reacted and then there is a damage, there is a trust issue, there is a problem in your relationship, and it takes time again to build it. Whereas conscious responses preserve the relationship and reinforce authority. And this is not only limited to relationship, it is with your health, career, and money as well. So conscious responses preserves relationship and reinforces authority. Now, master the reaction, master the life. Why I have said this? You have to master the reaction, you will master your life. When you lead your emotions instead of being led by them, I repeat, when you lead your emotion instead of the emotion leading you, performance stabilizes and peace becomes sustainable. How many of you can agree and relate to this, that if your emotions are leading you, you're not doing good. But if you're leading your emotions, you're doing good. There are ways and techniques to do that. And that's what we are doing in our sessions, right? So if you got it, type in chat window, yes, if you got it. And
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you. So this was the strategy 1 to take care of your emotional mastery. Remember, we had 3 strategies. This was my promise that I'll share 3 secrets. So secret number 1 was emotional mastery. Secret number 2 is a strategic energy flow. When you say strategic energy flow, it has 3 things to have the strategic energy flow. And when I say energy, it is like you and me. That's the energy. First is execution energy. What is execution energy? Is focused execution drives measurable progress. Now, the problem is not you're progressing. You don't have a matrix to progress. You don't have a matrix to check where you're progressing. You don't have a clear priorities and structured action that eliminates scattered effort and increase output without extending work hours. If you think that you have to work hard, you have to work more to achieve success, that may be true till certain extent, but that's not 100% true. If that was true, all the people like Elon Musk, Ambani's, Adani's, they should have been working for more than 24 hours to get that success. But that's not. They have the clear priorities. And the priority comes with the clarity. And the focused execution drives them with a measurable progress. And we'll be doing that in our sessions. Clear, everyone? So this is execution energy. Recovery and intuition. This is very important. Recovery is not laziness. People think if I'm stopping, if I'm taking break, it is laziness. No, it is a strategical renewal. See, it's a law of nature. Everything needs renewal. Everything has to rest. Everything has to pause. Otherwise, the nature will take action to pause. If you don't pause, the nature will make sure that something comes in on your way and you have to pause. And the space for reflection and restoration strengthens creativity, judgment, and long-term sustainability. When I say space for reflection is, you have to reflect back through your mind. You have to reflect back and understand, what am I feeling? What am I doing? Am I seeing myself where I want to see? And am I taking enough care of my health, relationship, my mental peace? Am I doing it? And is it going to sustain for long term? So you have to always keep reflecting. This is what we do with our students every starting of the month, ending of the month. We reflect back. We have the accountability. We check each other, how we are doing, and then we grade each other to know that what is missing and how to upgrade yourself. Clear, everyone? Now, balance creates sustainability. So when I say balance, it is always between your good and bad, always the balance between all four areas. So when execution and recovery are balanced, so this is execution and recovery, both are balanced intentionally, not accidentally. As I said, if you don't do it, the nature will do it. Then success becomes steady and repeatable rather than cyclic or exhausting. Clear, everyone? If you execute and if you recover, then intentionally, then the balance comes. And then you don't have to feel that exhaustion. You don't have to go into the cycle of feeling exhausted and coming back, resting and coming back exhausted. Don't do that. Clear, everyone? This is strategy 2. Now, this is the third secret, identity aligned wealth. Now, what do you mean by identity aligned wealth is, it again defines the 3 sectors. Force drains energy. So when I say force drains energy, I was talking about the borrowed values. If you are being forced to do something, you're not doing through your real values. So you're forced to do. When income is built through constant pressure and misaligned goals, growth feels very heavy. Financial success without identity alignment eventually erodes motivation. So definitely you would have experienced that you started doing something, you felt very heavy, you felt very exhausted, and then you misaligned and you eventually gave up and there was no motivation. Have you seen people starting something new and then eventually the motivation drops? We have seen this in our past sessions, like 1 month. Initially, more people joined. Gradually, many people left out because the motivation was not there. They were not motivated enough because of maybe they don't have enough purpose. They don't have enough value for these sessions. Then alignment expands impact. Force drain energy, clear, everyone? Okay. Now, alignment expands impact. When you work reflects your values and strengths, wealth becomes a byproduct of meaning, contribution rather than force. Okay, this is what I keep telling everyone. Focus on what you love to do. Focus on the feelings you want to feel. Focus on all the goals that are giving you the feelings you want in your life. Feel first and take action. What will happen with this is definitely you will start loving what you do. You will start understanding what you're doing, and you will do much new things, innovative things in what you're doing, the way you're doing. And eventually the byproduct comes in, and that's your money. So it is like a person sitting in front of a fire. He's not putting the wood, he's not putting the fire, and he's saying, give me the heat, only then I'll put the wood. Only then I'll start the fire. Will that person get a heat? No. So it is like you have to first put a wood, you have to put a fire, you have to start it. Only then the heat will come. Focus on serving, focus on what you want to feel, focus on what you love to do. Automatically, the money will follow. That's the law of nature. That's not the law I created. So it's very easy to earn money. Just you have to focus on what you love to do. Now, purposeful wealth blueprint is design income streams that match who you are becoming. Again, it is related to your real value. Aligned wealth sustains both financial growth and emotional fulfillment. You will definitely feel aligned. Only then you will be able to grow financially and at the same time emotionally fulfilled. Have you seen people in different areas of being successful and failure? Like you have cricket, there are people who are very successful, there are people who are failed. You have acting, or in the film industry, there are few people who are always successful and few people who are always failing, right? So these are the people who are not able to align and balance. Now we might say that he did not get this movie, that person did not get the movie, and that's what it made him that way. No, it's the alignment. This person loves acting, this person loves hardworking, this person loves going and making new films. That's why he's getting growth. He's contributing to himself, he's contributing to his wealth by doing what that he loves to do. So the point here is, again, focus on the energy that you want to feel. Clear, everyone? These are the 3 secrets. Now, going forward, I want you to take this test right now. When I say the test, let's understand, what do you feel? Now, in this test, I want you to grade yourself from 1 being low and 10 being high. For example, do you often feel overwhelmed? If I often feel overwhelmed, if I'm doing anything and if I keep doing everything in the overwhelming sense, what do I feel? I feel overwhelmed always if I'm doing 10 tasks every day, and every time I feel overwhelmed, I have to rate myself as 8, 9, somewhere around 8 and 9. If I'm saying, no, I'm feeling overwhelmed, but only sometimes, and for these tasks, then I'll rate myself to 3 and 4. I never feel overwhelmed. That's not possible, right? If it's there, you rate it yourself as 1. Now, is the work bleeding into family time? Now, some of them are working for more than 10 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours. Now, they are not able to give time to their family. So that's what is called as a bleeding time. If you're doing that, giving more time to your work, and that's why you're not able to give time to your health, your relationship, write yourself or rate yourself as 8 or 9. If it's like, no, I'm working more, but still I'm able to give time, but I feel I should give more time, that's 5. Yes, I balance and I work and I give time to my family, then it is 1 or 2. Now, do you feel emotionally drained regularly? If you always like, I do this and I feel emotionally drained, I feel irritated, I need to relax, I need to do something, then yes, you are in 7 and 8. Are you chasing the wealth without joy? That you're chasing the wealth, you're getting something, but you're still not feeling good. You're not feeling good. You're still chasing. And you're not feeling that satisfaction that, okay, this much I got and I'm very happy. You're not enjoying. Then you're in 7 and 8. Do you lack consistent inner peace? Do you always feel peaceful? If you're feeling peaceful, then it's 1 or 2. No, I don't feel peaceful. I always feel like something is missing. The way I told you 4, 5 years back, I was feeling. I was at 7 or 8 and I was feeling that lack. Clear, everyone? So rate yourself from 1 to 10 in all the 5. Come on, come on, come on, come on, rate. I'll give you just 1 more minute.
For me, sir, most of them were 7 to 8, like that.
Most of them in the 8. Okay, write down. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Write
this
down.
is self-assessment. Yeah, go ahead.
Where I write down? Paper? Pen?
Yeah, paper on this chat window is also fine. Anything is fine. So you just mention with the question number like 1. So I'm sharing again. So that is easy for you to know, okay, what is
you
this question?
share it. I'll note down.
Yeah. So it's like, write down 1 hyphen your number. Like, for example, you said 8. So you say 1 hyphen 8 or 1 dash 8, then 2 dash 7, 3 dash 8. Come on, it's time for quiz. We should have some fun. Okay, come on, do it faster. Just 1 more minute. It's easy, guys, to know that, okay, what am I feeling? Do I feel overwhelmed? Okay, I did this 10 things, I feel overwhelmed. Yes, I'll be putting 7 and 8. Am I bleeding my family time? Yes. My work is so much that I don't get time to for family. You feel emotionally drained regularly, write it down if you're feeling it. Last few seconds. I hope everybody's writing. If you're written in the chat window, if with 1 to 5, just hit the enter button, and then I should be able to see it, or just click on the send button. I should be able to see it. Others, those who are watching me on YouTube, do it genuinely and write it in a comment section so that I can guide you further. This score is going to help you to get the clarity. Okay, we are done. So, Ritaji, I hope it's done. So now if it is done, I want you to see where you lie. And this is just an assessment for your understanding. Let's do it. Okay, now what does this mean, this core meaning? So 0 to 1 means, yes, you have a strong foundation, and focus on refinement and optimization to protect your alignment as you scale. So you'll be able to protect it. 2 to 3, yes, your growth is needed. Strategic recalibration will prevent deeper burnout and unlock higher sustainable performance. 4 to 5, urgent realignment required. Without intervention, misalignment may impact health, relationship, and leadership effectively. So this will tell you the score, and I want you to tell me where you are. Are you in 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5? You can unmute and tell if you don't want to type.
Sir, for me, everything was yes.
No, everything is yes, but are you in 0 to 1 or 2 to 3 or 4 to 5?
For that, I have to detect.
Yes, see, the score you have to give. Like, how much overwhelmed do you feel? Whether you feel too much overwhelmed, like 1 being low and 10 being high. Okay. See, these all everybody will feel. It's not that you don't. I feel it. I too feel it. And I'll tell you, I am in this 2 to 3, and sometimes in some area I'm in 4 and 5. So definitely I also need it. Okay, Radhaji says she's in 4 and 5. And there is nothing wrong, guys. As I told, out of this 4 question, 3 of them I am in 4 to 5. Believe me. And 2 of them I am in 2 to 3. I'm not in 1 and 0 to 1.
It's 4 to 5, sir.
4 to 5. 4 to 5. So Radhaji is also in 4 to 5. You're also in 4 to 5. Now, what does that mean is urgent realignment required, in the sense it is doable. It's not that it is doable. There is nothing to like fear. Like, this is not the doctor report that I'm telling. But yes, you need a realignment. It is required.
Yes.
Without intervention, misalignment may impact your health, relationship, and leadership effectively. So it is an alignment that is missing, and we need to intervene that. We have to do it with a conscious effort. The way I told that when I started the calibration, I made that intention. Yes, I want to do this. And I started the calibration. Clear, everyone? And thank you so much for practicing. And I'm really happy. And I'm proud of you that you practiced and you took the action, because this is the reflection we need to do it. We have to understand, what am I doing? Where am I going? Am I going in the right way? Now, imagine that we have taken care of this. The alignment is done. And imagine you 12 months from now, calm and focused, aligned with a relationship and inner confidence. I want you to feel that imagination right now by just closing your eyes. All of you sit back, close your eyes, keep your hands on your heart or both hands on your chest, and just take few natural, normal breathe in and breathe out. Keep breathing in and out naturally. Don't force your breath. Just focus on your breath. While you're focusing on your breath, become aware of your heartbeat. Just observe your heartbeat. Now, I want you to imagine yourself in a perfect health, harmonious, beautiful relationship. You have been practicing with me and this community, sometimes live, sometimes recorded. But you're practicing every single day. You're doing hope, no, no. You're saying your affirmations. You're learning every day new things. You're implementing it. You're practicing. And this has not been one day. It has been a month. It has been 2 months. All 365 days, you have been doing it consistently. You have the system with you. You're not alone. You have an accountability partner. You know if something goes wrong, something is not working for you, you have a mentor, you have a community, you have a people who are helping you. Know that everything is taken care of. Now it has been 12 months, 365 days. And all the days you are practicing this all. How do you feel it? I want you to feel it right now. Feel that calmness, happiness right now. With that feeling, with that calmness, imagine yourself celebrating with your loved ones. Keep a gentle smile on your face. And more than your goals, you feel happy. You feel satisfied. You are confident. You are feeling love. You are giving love. And everybody around you is happy and they feel a lot of love. Imagine yourself being in that emotion where everything is possible, easily doable. You're not overwhelmed. You're not underestimating anything. You're a balanced human. Feel that balance, feel that satisfaction. That breathe out with the satisfaction. Another deep breath in. With a gentle smile, open your eyes. And tell me, how did you feel? Feeling good? Feeling awesome? Now, this is what we want to feel every single day. Do you agree that this is what is the emotion you want to feel every day? If this is what you want to feel, I want you to imagine that 12 months from now, that's what we did, that visualization, and you can feel it every single day. You're feeling calm and focused every morning. You begin each day with a clarity instead of all that chaos. Priorities are intentional, like you set your priorities, and your schedule supports your energy rather than draining it. And I want you to be excited. I don't want you to wake up from the bed by feeling, I have to do this. I want you to get up from the bed with excitement. Then it has to align wealth and relationship. I don't want you to just run behind money. Yes, you have money. You should have a lot of money. I'm not restricting. Not only thousands and crores, you should have millions, but it should go in hand with your relationship. Revenue grows while the relationship strengthens. Work and family coexist harmoniously without constant tension, no tension. And I can guarantee you that. I can be giving you that responsibility that this is possible, but only with practice. I'm here to help you with all this intention, with these techniques, and I'm here to handhold you. But I want commitment that you will practice. Then I want you to have the inner confidence. Decisions should feel grounded the way we did right now. Let's say you started a business and you're growing your business. You should not feel pressure. You should feel grounded that I'm growing my business. Not only one business, I started multiple business. You lead from stability, knowing your success is sustainable and aligned with who you are becoming. So you should be focusing on who you're becoming rather than what you're achieving. Then success becomes easy. Do you know that Tony Robbins started his career as a janitor? The guy who cleans and does mopping and sweeping. Now this guy has not only coached millions of people, he has coached President of United States, two presidents of United States. He has coached the Queen of England. He has coached Michael Jordan. You name all the top players he has coached. He owns 114 companies. How does he do it? With alignment, with satisfaction. Do you agree we should do this? Do you want to be part of this? Yes. If you want to be part of this, there is a system. I have been working from many years. And as I said, I keep working, I keep learning from my mentors. I go to many people, I learn from different mentors because I want to learn and I want to give back to the society. When you come to my sessions, I don't want this to be on the recorded on the YouTube. I'll tell you how I have achieved a lot of things in my life, because it's not as an ego, it's a part of motivation. With this alignment, what I have achieved, I want you to align. Now, to do that, I have come up with a plan because I believe in planning. I believe in practicing. And this plan, I call this as a Freedom Mastery-a-thon. So what is the hackathon? I have modified it to make it a little interesting, and I call that as a Freedom Mastery-a-thon. So we did the hackathon for growth and values. So you say growth and money for last 4 weeks, but this is different. This is completely different. And believe me, I have worked on this for many days. I have taken inputs from my masters. My masters have verified. My masters have given me input. They changed it. They verified it. And it has gone back and forth. And we have come with this Freedom Masterthon. Now, what does this Freedom Masterthon means is it's a 9-week structured transformation. 9 weeks of transformation. I'm not guaranteeing you that you will transform in 4 days. You'll transform in 1 week. No. If you're looking for that change, I am not the right person, because I know that change is temporary. What I'm committing is a 9-week structured transformation. So I want to read this for you, that it's a guided journey designed to realign your energy, sharpen your clarity, and restructure your growth model for sustainability. I'm very much interested in sustainability. See, growth can go exponential, but sustaining that growth is something very important. And this is not a motivation. It is a methodology. As I said, it is a methodology that I'll be working with you for 9 weeks, but it will work only if you have the faith, belief, and commitment to practice. There'll be a supported and accountability. Weekly coaching we will do, structured implementation we will do, and a community reinforcement to ensure momentum remains and consistent throughout the transformation process. As I was saying, the coaching will be weekly done. There we are there for 9 weeks, and it is a structured implementation. And we'll be in the community where you will be sharing, you will be helping people, you'll be getting help, and it will be back and forth. Because as I said, I don't want to go on this path alone. I want to go on this path with you. I am transforming. I want your help to transform others when you are transforming. Because this is a journey which we will start together. So there will be a support, there will be accountability for you. I'll be supporting, I'll be accountable for you. Now, I have created this framework which is scalable. When I say scalable, this blueprint integrates emotional mastery, then strategic execution, and aligned wealth system, so growth becomes repeatable and sustainable. Can you grow once and stop? No. It has to be repeatable and it has to be sustainable. Whatever I have done is a scalable framework. Now here, I would like to tell you that if you go out in the market, there are people who will tell you, make 100 crores in 1 day, make 10 crores in 1 month, make this amount of money. I'm not saying, I'm not blaming them. That can be doable, but at cost of what? It's not a holistic approach. Here, when we're talking about health, relationship, career, money, and spirituality. And we are going in a structured way by taking care of all the 5 areas. And I want you to start this journey by 9 weeks. Then we will see what's next. So it's a 9 weeks, then it goes for 6 months, then it goes for 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. I'm going through that journey as well. I'm also with my mentors and my masters from 90 days to 9 weeks, then to 6 months, and then through 1 year and 3 years and 5 years. So I have structured a similar way so that you transform. For now, just focus on 9 weeks of transformation. What happens next happens. Recently, we completed this kind of journey, the 9-week journey of Healathon, which was healers. We were healing every single day. Monday to Friday, even Saturday also we were doing it. Healing sessions. There were paid students who paid and who joined, and we did it consistently. I remember still 8th September we started. We closed on, I think, 8th December, 28th December, we were doing it. Till that, we were doing every day. In between, we had a gap. That's why we stretched it, but we did it for 4 months. But we made sure we did it for 90 days. And the results were amazing. Whatever you saw the results from Balchandran sir was more on part of that impact. So these are some things which we keep doing. We do Healathon, we do hackathons, and all this becomes the part of your journey. Now, to do that, I want you to make sure that you come on this journey. And to be on this journey, I need some energy exchange. And that energy exchange, if you have to see, is this framework. What you receive is 9 weeks of challenge framework. So we are playing this as a game. We want to play this as a challenge because, see, I don't want to be a boring person, and I don't want you to be on this journey which feels boring. We will create this journey as a challenge. And I have a structure available, which is a 9-week of framework as a challenge. We have 7 structured core courses. This 7 courses itself, I can tell you, in market, people are selling each course as an individual course. You go for relationship issue, they say, okay, this is the course you take for the relationship. Oh, you have marriage issue? Okay, take this course. This is the for marriage issue. Oh, you have health issue? Okay, use this course. You have mental health issue? Oh, there is another course. Then you want to grow in your career? Okay, this is another course. You want to start a business? This is another course. You want to make more money? This is another course. You want to save money? This is another course. You want to come out of debt? This is another course. You want to invest? This is another course. I'm not doing that. Rather, I'll bring all the courses and I'm bundling it. And that's why I'm showing you that these are the 7 courses that we need to practice, that we need to do when we are going through this entire 9 week. 7 structured courses. Weekly live coaching calls. We'll have a weekly live coaching calls to learn, and 1 call for clarity and accountability. See, I can come and tell you that, okay, this is done. These videos are there. You watch and do it. But who is going to come and answer your question and answers? For that, we will be doing some live coaching calls. Now, the reason I'm doing it now, because we have a small community. Going forward, I'm sure it becomes difficult, but it will still be possible if I have the intention, and I have the intention to do it for my lifetime. And when I say lifetime, my affirmation says I want to live till 110 years and I have a plan till 110, how I'm going to contribute. Then we will have a private community and monthly boot camps. Private community is for something which people will go crazy, because just imagine you came for a transformation and there are 100 more people who also came for transformation. It's like like-minded people in the same community, and everybody is here not to judge, not to complain, not to find problems in others, but to transform their life. And you know what's the best thing about transformation? When you are transforming, others are transforming, everybody is aligned and everybody is focused on only one thing, that is transformation and evolving. So that community is something which is very important, which will help you, and also you will get a lot of things from that community. Now, monthly boot camps, we will do it. That boot camps will help you to learn more and more, some topics in deeper. And these topics will keep changing, but these boot camps will give you a lot of clarity. And best thing is completion certificate. Along with completion certificate, I'm going to give you rewards. I'm going to give you benefits. And this is for the people who will complete all this, they'll get the completion certificate. Now, why completion certificate is important? Have you gone through some graduation? Have you got some degrees? School? Why does the school give you a certification? To tell you that you deserve this, you got it, you have this caliber. And this certificate will not only help you to start your journey with me in this community, but it will help you to increase your energy, your frequency, and your goals in your personal life. This certification will help you to even scale to the next level in our community. And that's where the gamification importance comes here in our community. Because I believe in playing games rather than being bored person. Okay. Now, everybody, can you see? Do you think this will help you? Can you raise your hand if you think this will help you? This is structured way. And as I said, my mentors have helped me. This is back and forth happened between me and my mentors, and they have helped me to get this. Now, what does this make you to achieve? Right? Don't worry. This is the amount if you go out and pay to any other courses. 9 weeks of challenges costs around somewhere around 50,000. 7 courses goes beyond 50, I know, but I've just mentioned here 50,000 roughly. Weekly live coaching calls is 30,000 somewhere. And private community is 20,000. Any community, if you want to join, they charge you the fees. And this is not only just a community where people, as like a WhatsApp group, you keep chatting. No, it's not. There are no good morning, good evening messages. There are people who are sharing their wins. They're motivating you, and you are learning every single day from everyone. Monthly boot camps, somewhere around 20,000, definitely it has to pay. Believe me, boot camps are happening and they're not for free. People charge there. And completion certificate is something 10,000, because that will tell you that you are this kind of a person who have transformed your life and you're ready to go to the next level. All this together, if you see, the total transformation value goes to 1,80,000. And this is recurring cost. It's not a one-time cost. People have to pay every time. But I am giving you a commitment that this is not the amount I'm going to ask you. This is definitely not the amount. Only one-time payment, lifetime access. This is what I have learned from my mentors, that we are not here to make money as our highest priority. Yes, we want to make money. Definitely we want to make money. Money is energy, and I respect money a lot. I'll not deny that I don't want to make money. No, it's not. I definitely want to make money, but with respect, because I respect money and I love money. But more than that, I want to focus on serving and contribution. To serve and contribute, I have given this platform. Whatever I'm committing today is a one-time payment and lifetime access. And this is not the amount. How many of you think that you want more free stuff and bonuses? Do you want that? I'm not going to ask you 1,80,000. Don't worry about that. If you're ready, and if you're ready to transform, because my commitment is, as I said, is serving. And many of you have been attending my courses from more than a month. And you have seen, if I'm doing it for free, so many things. If you're coming in my community as a paid student, it's a next level of game. And my mentor calls that as a game of change. And he actually created a movie also, Game of Change. We'll talk about that later. So if you're ready, I want you to give something which is very, very easy for me to give. And yes, instead of paying 1,80,000 as an investment today, you can pay only 9,999, which is 10,000. And one more bonus is, if you pay this in 30 minutes, this comes down to 50% off, which is 4,999. So you just pay 4,999 and you get community access, you get hackathons, you are into this community for a lifetime. Not only this course, so anything come under this level 1 course, and which is the bundle of 7 courses. And believe me, I'm not going to stop with 7 courses. I'm going to add more courses to this bundle. When you go to this bundle, you may have to increase the value. So I'll tell you now, when I'm going to merge my hackathon with the healathon, and because healathon was already paid by some of them, which is 7,500 when we charged and people paid it. When I'm going to merge that with my masterthon, this value is going to increase. It may go more than 10,000. So if you guys are looking for more advantage, today is the chance where you can scan this code, pay 4,999, get access to all the courses worth 1,80,000, plus you'll get Healathon when that gets merged. I'm committing that now you'll get access to all the Healathon recordings right away, which are 100 recordings. But when it goes live, you will get the access as well for free. Then free one-on-one session with me. I charge nearly more than 10,000 for free one-on-one, for the one-on-one sessions. And today, those who pay, I'm going to give them 2 one-on-one sessions. That's like 2 hours. You can do back to back or whenever you want. And the cost comes to only and only 4,999. How many of you think that you can afford this as a transformation part?
Akshay sir, I have to scan it. Na? I require one more phone na, for this scanning.
Yes.
One more phone is required?
Yes.
No?
So if you're on the phone, you require one more phone. Or what you can do is type in the UPI ID akshay.dhanawade @OKICSCI.
Okay. So it will be done, no?
Yes. You can right now take a picture of this. Okay, picture is difficult because it will allow you only for
In
2,000.
tab I can take, na? Then again from
Yes,
there I
yes.
can, through phone I can do
Yes,
this, na?
yes, yes. You can do it. You can do it.
4,999, na?
Yes, 4,999.
Okay, sir.
And this is for 30 minutes. Those are watching me on YouTube. Also, this is going to change for 4,999. Sorry, not 499. It will be for 9,999, which will be 10,000 once we hit the clock around 1:30. So consider this as for next 35 minutes. And the goal is accessibility for committed leaders ready to align. Now, transformation over this transaction, when I say transaction, it's an energy exchange. This is not a cost. It is a recalibration of your trajectory. One aligned decision today can shift your next decade. Our leadership, wealth, and inner peace. Because as I told, I'm working on adding more and more systems. I'm spending on the systems. And I am working on getting more and more people who can help you, who can mentor you as well. And as I said, this is my level 1. We have level 2, level 3. And I don't allow people directly come to my level 2 and level 3 because I need committed people. And I want you to test what's my courses, how my courses are there. And if you feel that, yes, this adds value, you can scan this QR code and pay 4,999 today itself and get access to the courses which are worth of 1,80,000. And my commitment is lifetime access, application app based you will have, and whatever comes under this level 1, anything beyond the 7 structured courses, you are going to get it for free for lifetime. How many of you think this is really, really awesome? So if you feel this is an advantage, scan this QR code right now. Ritaji, have you taken the picture? Okay, I think she dropped because of taking just the picture. Yeah, so if you upgrade yourself, this is what you get. This is what is my commitment. And before we even start, I want you to see this recording of the students who got results happily and easily, right? So Ritaji was one of them. Then I think we have Balchandran sir's results as well, which we posted on our site last time, right? If you see the video shared in the community group as well, that shows how much intention he had. How did he transform his life? And let's see that video right now. Okay, I'm sharing my screen again just to share what Balchandran sir has achieved by transforming. Okay, sharing again, stopping sharing. Let me know if you're here able to Okay, share sound, starting again. Let me know if you're able to.
You are edited and Akshay, let me update you
Can you hear my
on the
sound?
affirmations.
Type in chat window yes if you're able to hear. Can anyone just confirm if you're able to hear? Okay, I hope everybody's able to listen to the audio.
That we did, and then you edited and improved on the affirmations that I've written. This was some 3-4 months ago.
Yes.
Okay, and talking about money affirmations, I invested in some gold. Okay, and till date I've got 1.4 crores Indian rupees with me.
Great.
So
Thank you,
good.
Akshay.
Awesome.
So good. So good. Great,
Thank you,
great.
Awesome. So what was the affirmation? Would you like to say that affirmation?
I have invested wisely in gold and feel abundant and secure. My investments continuously bring me wonderful profits, prosperity, financial freedom. But there was lots of hesitation in me when I invested in this gold, because I can't trust anybody now. So, and it made good, and I've been revering every single dollar that I put in my wallet, in my pocket, and I will open them up and I will iron them to straighten it, and virtually, literally, like worshiping every single note that I keep.
Yes, and then that is with not with fear, right? That is with that feeling that
That time was without.
gratitude.
Yeah, that's right. Initially, there was fear because an unknown Muslim, at the bank there approached me. Then I was a bit scared, because in Malaysia, many people above 70 have been, swindled. And so,
Yeah, but
yeah,
that's what I told, right? Like what we focus on, we attract, and then you be in
yeah,
that
that's right. Yeah,
frequency. So you came over your fear, and then you started feeling that gratitude. And
yeah,
when you were saying this affirmation every day, then you started feeling that
yes,
confidence, isn't it? Yeah.
yes, that's right.
Yeah, so thank you so much, sir. And I'm like super duper happy to see your results, not only in health, not only in relationship. Now you started manifesting money also. So you remember that you were saying that I'm a retired person. How can I do something to increase my money? I don't know what to do. You have the answer now.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So I would like to tell and everyone that we started this journey with his some relationship challenges. And with
Yeah.
that, he has become the person where the relationship challenges are overcome. He is now completely stable in his emotion. Whatever happens with the relationship, he's like, I know it is going to be taken care of. Then it came to health. Health is also taken care of. Then finances, he was not sure. Now finances also has been taken care of. And I think now next he's going to tell us that I started this business, I started this something, and he'll be going in the rocket speed in his career as well. So thank you so much, sir. Looking forward to hear from you your career related some result, and it is going to be superb. I'm going to bring only this result. I'm going to edit. I'm going to put it in my YouTube and everywhere. And that's because I definitely want people to know. Stopping now. So this was Valchandran sir who manifested that, and I do have Ritaji's audio sharing as well, which we'll pay in some other time. But thank you, Ritaji. Can I spotlight you? You paid it. I know.
Yeah, I paid it.
Yeah. So spotlighting Ritaji, congratulations and welcome to the family. Thank you so much for showing this trust and doing this energy exchange. And I'm really happy because not that you paid the money, because the commitment you have. The last 1 month, I have seen your commitment, the way you practice. And believe me, this is something what my mentor tells me that your vibe attracts your tribe. So he always keeps telling me that don't worry, Akshay, whatever the students, number of students you get is not important. The number is not important. The quality of students you get is what is your reflection. So I definitely feel very, I can say that a lot of gratitude that you have selected this path to be in the community, and welcome to the family. And I'm hoping to see their journey starting soon, which I'll talk with you. I have your number now, and I'll be telling you what
I
are the next
wanted
steps.
I wanted to tell you one thing, Akshay, to be very frank, very honestly. One day night, 9 o'clock, first time I've seen your video in YouTube. I don't know what happened, but immediately that time I decided. I have seen many. Mitesh Indu also have seen many. I've seen. Something clicks. Something may that thing is there. So
Connection.
that time I decided. I haven't seen your not even three videos, just a single first video, and I decided that I'll join in. I
Thank you
liked
so much.
so much that your whole Open video it was there.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having that trust
Thank
and that connection. And I'm really glad to hear these words, because as you know that it's like Mitesh is my guru. He is my mentor,
And
and
even I follow
coming,
him also.
yeah.
Even I
So
follow both of them, Hindu
so
Mitesh.
so yes. So that is like the reason we started coaching was that vision, that he said that, okay, I cannot reach more people, and I want you to go to more and more people. And you seeing his community growing and becoming bigger, where he doesn't have time to reach everyone, right? And that's the cause we are carrying forward. And I created my own cause, my own purpose as well with that, and learning from different mentors and bringing that knowledge together. So happy to see that you have been following this sincerely, and seeing you in this part of our community. So welcome to the community.
Thank you so much.
Within 2 days, we'll be getting you enrolled, and then you'll get access to the existing platform. And for everyone, those who are enrolled, we are now into one platform. The same platform is getting upgraded to the next level, on which the work is going on. Upgrade will happen on its own. If it doesn't, I will be working with you guys to get to that upgrade. And that upgrade is so beautiful that you will have an app on your phone. You don't have to log in every time to go to laptop and all. It will be there in your phone. You'll have access to the community. You'll have access to me to message directly. You'll have access to the courses on your phone. Just you need to follow the structure and just execute. We'll be having a follow-ups on that app itself. You'll be having a way to track what you're doing every day. And all this is getting in place. And that's why it is taking time. It's been like more than a month. It's being updated. There is a team which is working with me and for me on all these things, so that the life becomes very easy and you have to just focus on learning and practicing.
Yes.
So thank you, Rita ji, and congratulations, and welcome to the family.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And looking forward to share more and more results from you and create amazing results. Okay, so we'll be uploading more and more results the way now Ritaji said, and more people I want to connect. So those who cannot join today, don't worry. I'm super duper happy and excited to be connected with you. My contribution and serving doesn't stop here if you don't join or not. No, it starts here. So our journey has started here. Those who, because of some reason, may not have joined, I just want you to tell you that the journey doesn't end here. It starts here. Now, this is just something I want to call as a final invitation, that are you ready to realign your success? Freedom is not earned through exhaustion. It is designed through awareness and aligned action. If you're ready to move from burnout to breakthrough, it is your moment to commit to sustainable mastery. Take this step, and I'm really glad to say those who could not join today, it's absolutely fine. Be in this WhatsApp group, be in the community platform. Take advantages of whatever the courses we have on the community platform or on YouTube or on Instagram. I keep sharing whatever I can through my knowledge, through my learning, and I keep upgrading myself. So take advantages of this session. And I definitely want you to see in my community as a part and a member of my community, and not only being as a part of the community, I want you to lead and take some of the sessions in my community. You will soon see Rita ji, Balchandran sir coming up and taking some of the sessions. This is what is my commitment, because I want them to come in my community, not to just sit and watch. They create results and they help people to create results. this is how the community grows. Community is not that I will only do everything. No, I don't want to do that. I want to everyone to be the driver. So we have like not only the back seat, we have multiple driver seats. Everybody is driving it, and that's what I want to build it. So thank you so much, everyone, for trusting and joining me and being so grateful and kind with me and joining my courses. Those who are watching me on YouTube, keep coming to the courses, keep updating yourself, and keep watching me, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. See you again on next week. So we'll let you know all the next courses and whatever is happening in the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much. See you. Bye.